Hey, my loves, happy Sunday. Almost said Saturday. Happy Sunday. The days get away with us. Isn't time going fast? All right, let's get started on today's reading, guys, and see what Divine Messages Spirit has. I will also be going into the angelic deck at the end of this reading for those who like those messages from the angels. Yesterday was a spectacular ending to the reading. Even I get blown away at how directly I'm being spoken to from yesterday. It was direct from the angels at the end of the reading. Oh my God. And that's what I titled the reading. Oh my God. It was freaking awesome. Sent chills down my spine. All right, guys, let's get started. I'm seeing some kind of celebration. But then, so somebody was celebrating and something happened with this Knight of Pentacles. There was some kind of deceit here with this masculine, it looks like, and it brought in a tower moment for someone. All right. I am seeing another opportunity coming into play here. Other than this Knight of Pentacles, if you want to look at it like an opportunity, I don't know. I don't think this was romantic. I think this had something to do with a financial opportunity that blew up in somebody's face. That's what it looks like. Somebody was basically trying to get over not being honest or forthright or twisting some facts around about this financial endeavor. I feel like somebody was trying to talk someone else into something, some kind of scheme, financial scheme or something like that, and this went awry and brought in a tower moment. Okay. Guys, it's instead of having a tower moment, you know, I hate to put it to you this way, but you know, hopefully you learned something from that. Just don't get excited about things until you get a chance to check them out thoroughly and make sure they are what they're supposed to be, okay? This way you don't get disappointed, you don't get your heart broken, and I do see actually something else even better coming in for you, all right? And it looks to be something to do with something you're doing on your own, or something you're going to be involved in on your own, guys. So I'm seeing some of you, it looks like you might be getting some kind of inheritance. And for some of you, something you've been working on for a long time, even if it hasn't come to fruition yet, I'm seeing it, you know, suddenly blossoming and coming to fruition for you. All right. And if it's not that very thing that you've been working on, here I'm seeing another income stream coming into you. All right, I am seeing decisions needing to be made for this to come in order for you to be taking advantage of things, manipulating things, as it were. And I don't mean in a bad way, but having to make decisions and maybe tweaking some things, changing some things. And then I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles coming in for a lot of you, if not all of you. And this is about sharing wealth, prosperity, receiving, giving, and being valued. All right. Some of you are, you know, feeling somewhat stuck this morning, feeling sad this morning. Again, guys, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but those of you who just don't believe that staying in a state of gratefulness is life-changing, at least give it a try. At least try it before you boo-hoo it, okay? Because it is going to change everything for you. It's going to change your perception of how you view the world. It's going to raise your vibration and therefore bring in more happiness, okay, and satisfaction in your life. So here I'm seeing this very intelligent masculine here. It looks like you're going to be getting a phone call or some kind of message from the boss figure or supervisor at work regarding some kind of raise, some kind of new offer. So some of you, at least one of you, one of my beautiful masculines, is going to hear directly from the supervisor of the company or the the owner of the company, the manager, whoever, is going to reach out to you and offer you something here. This Ace of Pentacles is like a financial new beginning. That's what it means. It means like a new job, or, you know, also security and prosperity. And it's next to the boss figure. So you're definitely going to be offered something. All right. So this is awesome. Good for you, because you've been feeling ignored. So I feel like this is going to come as a shock. Okay, let's continue. Wow. All right, guys. My beautiful Aquariuses, you are using your intuition for the most of you, for the most part. And because you're recognizing your intuition, all right, because you're recognizing it and paying attention to it, it is getting stronger. You know it's there now, and you're starting to understand the connection between this great intuitive gift that you've been giving with the manifestation gift that you have also. And you are going to go through some kind of huge change in your life using these tools. Okay, they're going to bring you out to the other side. All right, and I'm seeing the people around you are going to start noticing something different about you. They won't be able to put their finger on it, okay, but they're going to notice something different about your overall demeanor and your energy. Your energy is going to be different. And there is a lot going on as far as your friends and family. There's a lot going on with you behind the scenes that they are no longer going to be able, unfortunately, to connect with or understand. So what happens, guys, is when we raise our vibration and we become more powerful beings and we tap into our gifts and raise our vibration, our energy changes, okay? And people will pick up on it. Absolutely. People will notice. They won't know what it is. And sometimes it could cause fear in people, jealousy, something where they just, if they can't figure out what it is, they're just going to disconnect. So you might be experiencing some of that when you're around the people you've always been around. Once you get into the fourth dimension where you are recognizing your powers and using them, people around you are just going to be like, you know, just a fear of not knowing what the hell's going on with you. Something's changed, something's different. And there always is a fear of the unknown. All right. So here is two masculines side by side here. This could be father and son. The Knight of Wands is younger, of course, and this is somebody who's very creative and loyal. Loyal to, you know, you're loyal in any type of relationship, in any capacity. The King of Pentacles is generally wealthy, well-to-do, does very well in life, maybe have a business, very successful. All right. And so there's a lot of happiness around the two of you, but there's also something else I'm seeing coming in here, having to do with some, I don't know yet. All right. But there's angels involved in this, and there's good news. There's good news coming into you soon. That will have you celebrating even more so. So right when you think you have, you know, all you need, you're going to get more. There's going to be more, okay? Okay, so here I'm seeing some kind of, all right, I'm speaking directly to a feminine here. All right, I see something good that you're doing. I see that you're gaining clarity on what exactly you've been holding on to. And because you've been holding on to this for a while, I'm seeing some kind of stuckness and a feeling like just waiting for the next shoe to drop kind of thing. All right, but it has more to do with you holding on to things from the past. All right, maybe negative energy, negative things that have happened in the past. It's very important. And I see that You know, guys, getting clarity that you are holding on to things from the past is the first step to removing those things, releasing those things. Because if you're not willing to admit, and I'm not saying that all of you are holding on to the past, you can hold on to good memories, absolutely. But for those of you who are holding on to traumas, you know, this could have you literally living your life in fear and not knowing why. Okay, these traumas could be from other lifetimes. You could be feeling some kind of way and not even understand why you feel the way you feel. And it could absolutely be coming from other lifetimes, guys, which brings me to, if you guys have a question about something or you've always wanted a reading, I am offering that $15 reading. So you can click on the description below the video and email me if that's the case. All right. But I am talking to this feminine. You're knowing that you're holding on to things from the past because you're gaining this clarity. And so you're going to start dealing with it. You're going to figure out a way to release it. And I've given that to you guys on how to do that. You just find a quiet space when these emotions come up, and you just, you know, try to work through the emotions, try to pinpoint exactly where they're coming from and try to work through them, and then just give it to the universe. Just let it go. If you have to do this several times until you feel a release, then so be it. All right. Here I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles here. This is good news regarding this King of Swords and this relationship with this Queen of Wands that you've been wanting. You've been thinking about her, and, you know, in a serious manner. This is not like sexual. This is something more. This is something deeper that you're feeling for this feminine. And she is a very chill person. She lets the small stuff roll off her back. She doesn't let a lot bother her. She's very powerful, by the way. You don't let her demure personality fool you. She is very powerful as far as her energies and her you know, she's got very tight boundaries around her. All right. So, and you are the King of Swords. You're very decisive. When you make up your mind about something, that's it. And you also have a steady amount, a good amount of boundaries around you. Okay. All right, guys, let's continue. All right, so, and what I'm doing is I'm honing into different energies, whatever is coming up for me. And I also feel the energy. I get pictures in my mind, if you're wondering how this works. I don't know how it works for other readers. I'm what I call a raw reader. I don't watch other readers, and that's why you might find my channel to be totally unique and different. And it may not resonate with everybody, but, you know, this is basically what I'm doing, okay? And the personal reading is much more focused. It's all the way focused on you. It's a personal reading all about you. All right, so here I'm seeing some kind of so I'm picking up on this Empress. This is a feminine who might be a mom, okay? You might be a mother, and you're trying to balance things out here. You're trying to, you might be juggling, feeling like you're juggling life right now, trying to maintain balance. This could also mean there's decisions that you're needing to make. I do see a lot here about decisions and choosing a path, maybe, or choosing from two things. You have this difficult decision, it looks like, but your happiness depends on this decision. Which way you go is really going to choose a path for you. And I am seeing the card of want coming to fruition once you make this decision. All right, it will balance things out for you, and it's going to give you this new start, this new beginning. Okay, so let's go into the angelic deck at this point, guys. Yesterday it was so interesting. Literally feel like the angels just touched me and talk to me at the end of that reading. Talk to us. It was freaking amazing. And if you missed it, I would even suggest you go back and watch it. It was unbelievable. All right. And I love when that happens. And it happens a lot, actually. I just happened to like what they said yesterday. I loved it. But, you know, usually like you know, I'm always humbled by what happens. Like when I'm giving you the reading, I forget sometimes that it's a direct connection because I'm just talking. And sometimes when I'm talking, I'm not even thinking about what I'm saying. Like you might notice I get into this place where I'm like just tripping over my words. I'm stammering. I'm trying to put what I'm getting into words. It's hard to explain it, but when they tell me to give you something and then after they give it to me, it shows up again in the cards exact. That's what makes me get really excited. But anyway, I want to make sure that you guys see me shuffling these cards because that was truly amazing yesterday. And the same cards keep coming up, and you can see that this deck is pretty hefty. And that is because we are getting direct messages from Spirit, from the angels right now, which is very exciting and very cool. And the messages are pretty much the same, all right? So let's check it out and see what they have for us today. Oh, wow. Okay, so the first card up, guys, is anxiety. So let's see what else comes up with that, okay? I think we can all connect to the anxiety that we're going through, right? Because we're not only dealing with, you know, the prices of things, which are astronomical right now, but we're dealing with world events that, you know, kind of look scary. And we're also dealing with direct things that are affecting us in our households, right? Let's continue. All right, so they're showing us the adjacent possibilities card, guys, and this is about doors being open, doors opening, some doors closing, but other doors opening, okay? So they're saying that even though we're going through it right now, there's things opening up to us. There's a lot of possibility coming into play, and they want us to tune into this. They want us to connect to what is coming in, guys. I don't know how to get this across to you guys regarding like where, you know, the changes that we're about to see coming from the third dimension. And I wish there was a way I could just sum it up in a minute. You know, the third dimension was just put upon us. It was an ugly place. That's all I'm going to say, because we were born into it. So were our parents. So to us, everything that we did in life and went through and struggled through was normal. Now that's all being pulled down. That's all being destroyed. The old guard is being taken down. And I mean, it's everything all over the planet. We are going to have to rebuild our world from the bottom up. But this time, it's not going to come from a few people telling us what to do. It's going to come from us, the people, and what we want, and, you know, what we think is fair. And it's going to be life-changing in such a good way. All right. And then we have the card of hostilities, guys. All right. So, you know, that kind of goes with what I was just talking about. You know, we're dealing with a lot of hostility in the world right now. So it's very important to make your home the least amount of hostile as possible. You know, not just loving and nurturing yourself. Make your home or your apartment the most beautiful place and calming place, and it doesn't cost a lot to do it. You know, buy yourself some candles unless you don't like them. Whatever it is you like, make sure you always have whatever you enjoy in the house. I have like little light things that light up. That's what I like. And, you know, they weren't costly. I have like little, like beautiful light up trees that, you know, they run on battery, but they look absolutely gorgeous and so calming at night. Okay, I drink chamomile tea at night. It helps me relax, and it washes away the day and just helps me sleep and it calms me down. If you're suffering from anxiety, definitely try the chamomile tea. I use an organic chamomile tea from Amazon. It's called 2 Leaves and a Bud, and it's excellent. It's very strong. It does the trick. Okay. So whatever you can do to make your home so that you feel safe and you feel good in your house, it's going to help tremendously. Okay. So, you know, we feel like we're like out in the jungle. We go, you know, most of us are going to a job we hate. We're there way too long. We're making way too little money. So it's life has been difficult, and we've been trying to talk ourselves into it. No, everybody has to work. You know, it's just a fact of life. So, you know, it's just something we need to do. We have to work all these hours to make ends meet. We have to pay for this, pay for that. You know, I can't go into what I would like to go into because, you know, I have to be careful. But so that is it, guys. That's the reading. They're telling you to look for these doors that are going to begin to open up for you. Okay. You've been going through it. You've been feeling anxiety and hostility. And now it's time to start processing our lives differently, perceiving our lives differently, because we're going to start to notice things, great things, beautiful things, doors opening, light coming in, and, you know, just start perceiving that, and you will start to notice it, and you will raise your vibration. All right, guys, that is the reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend, and you take care.